This is it. This is the accessory that I have been waiting for ever since the announcement of Magsafe, and now it's here. And I've got 4 different versions to show you, and that is the Magsafe battery bank. So I went on Amazon and found the 4 most popular, highest rated Magsafe compatible battery banks and tried them out for a couple weeks so I can tell you what I found. Now first let's talk about why you would want one of these Magsafe compatible battery banks. And the answer to that is sheer convenience. It is literally a quality of life upgrade for me having one of these. The fact that you can go out, take just this battery pack, no extra cables, and whenever your phone's getting low or you just want a little top off, pop it on the back there, and it magnetically slaps to the back of your phone with no cables, no extra wires, and it starts charging. It's that simple. Now let's talk a little bit about the similarities between all of these battery banks. First off, the capacity. All of these on Amazon are only 5,000 milliamp hours, and at first I thought that's not going to be enough, but really, I get it. They're trying to keep the form factor small. They're trying to keep it so that it just disappears on the back of your phone and you don't think about it. It's not adding a lot of bulk. It's not adding a lot of weight. And to do that, they had to keep the capacity a little bit lower. And honestly, with my couple weeks of using these, I found that 5,000 milliamp hours is perfect for a little day pack. Just to get you through the day, through work, if you're going out for the night, you just pop this on, give it one full charge, and this does the job. When you get home, plug it back in, not a big deal. All of these battery banks have USB-C, both for charging the bank and for outputting to other devices. So you can use this not only with your iPhone 12, but you can also use it with anything else that you want that charges over USB. Now another similarity between all of these Magsafe battery banks is price. They all range between $20 to $30, and that's just because it's new technology. It's a new product in the market where there's only 4 competitors right now. Give it a little bit of time, the price is going to come down, the capacity is going to go up, and these are just going to get better and better. And the last similarity, and obviously, they're all Magsafe compatible. They all have the little magnetic ring that allows you to attach it to the back of your iPhone and it sticks there by itself. Now onto the differences. This white bank is super clean. I love the look of it. There is no branding on the back. When you pop it on your phone, it just looks good with whatever Magsafe compatible case you've got on your phone or with no case at all. Now, it's a little plasticky feeling. It's kind of light and it feels a little bit cheap. However, it does work. It works just fine. It has a little kickstand on the back. So whenever you're watching movies, watching YouTube and charging your phone, you can just kick this little bank back, pop your phone on it, and charge your phone and not have to worry about depleting your battery. You don't only have to charge with USB-C, you've also got lightning charging. So if you are taking a cable and you just want to bring one, this is the battery bank for you. And that is the only bank that offers a lightning port. So I would say this bank here is the one that I've seen the most of on Amazon. I feel like there are 5 or 6 different companies just rebranding this battery bank. I would say I'm not a huge fan of the design of this one. It comes in some beautiful colors. However, to me, it looks like a piece of luggage. I feel like it just needs 2 little wheels and a handle right here and I can just take it around. So I'm not a huge fan of the design, but that's just personal preference. This one has a nice little rubber back to it. That way it grips your phone really well. However, the one thing I don't like is it does have the Magsafe ring, but it doesn't have the vertical magnet on here. So when you pop it on your phone, you can still pivot it back and forth. It does snap on your phone, but it rotates. And that's just kind of an inconvenience. I don't know why they didn't include that little vertical magnet to make sure it's fully lined up and locked and not just magnetically attaching to your phone. This has USB-C and USB-A. So if you have a lot of devices that need a USB-A cable, this one may be a little bit more compatible with what you have. Now, the Magsafe battery pack that I was most excited about is the one from Anker. Anker is a company that makes great products. I've got battery banks from them, I've got other accessories from them, and it never fails. It's high quality, I know what to expect. They know batteries, their stuff just works. So you can't go wrong with the Anker battery pack. It doesn't have anything necessarily special about the battery pack itself. There's no kickstand, there's no additional port, but you know what you're getting. You're getting a single USB-C port on the bottom, both for delivering power and for charging the bank. You also get both the Magsafe ring for attaching it to your phone and the vertical magnet for aligning it with your phone. It attaches, it lines up perfectly, and there's nothing else you gotta worry about. It just works. Sorry for the disruption here, but the most ironic thing just happened. My phone died while filming because I wasn't charging it with a battery bank. I lost the last 30, 45 minutes of film. I completed my video, and then right at the very end, whenever I was like, see you later, guys, my phone died. Take two, I guess. Okay, hopefully this is all lined up and good again. Okay, let's try this again. So this was a huge surprise. This little battery bank was something I was not expecting, and I'm so pumped about it. Here's a few things I really like about this bank. First off, the finish. It feels like a classic car at a car show. It's got this kind of metallic-y, flaky finish with what feels like a clear coat. I know it's not, it's just plastic. However, it's got a very premium feel and look and finish for a plastic battery bank. The back is very grippy rubber. So if you're not using a case and you're just using this against the glass back of your iPhone 12, it's not gonna slide around. The magnets, of course, are gonna hold on to it, but that little extra grip from the rubber really makes a difference. It makes me confident that I'm not gonna scratch up my phone. It makes me feel confident that I'm not accidentally gonna bump this off the back of my phone. There's no branding anywhere on here. It's just clean in the back. It's clean on the front. I just love the design. I love simplicity. I really like it whenever products are not branded. They don't have writing and branding all over them. This just looks so clean and so good on the back of your phone. Now, this does just have the single USB-C on the back, just like the Anker battery pack, and I'm a big believer in USB-C. Everything's going that direction. Here pretty soon, everything's going to be USB-C, so unless you really need that Lightning or USB-A port, this USB-C will be just fine for the majority of people. The little size makes a big difference. This is the smallest battery bank out of the 4 that I've shown you today, and even though it's just slightly smaller, it feels so much more non-intrusive. Whenever I pop this on the back of my iPhone 12 mini, which is what I'm currently filming this episode on, it just disappears. I'll throw it on the back of my phone even when the phone's not dead, just to keep it charged and going, and I'll forget it's even there. It'll slide into my pocket, I can pull it right out, I don't have to worry about this falling off or getting in the way, and then whenever this bank does eventually die, I'll pop it off my phone, and my phone's still fully charged. And that is an awesome way, especially on the mini, to get through the whole day without having to worry about bringing a cable and plugging that into the wall. Now, in conclusion, these are all great battery banks, and you can't go wrong with either of them. They're all 5,000 milliamp hours, they all do what they're supposed to do, and that's conveniently charge your phone with MagSafe. However, they each have their own unique feature, which is fantastic depending on what you're looking for. Say you just want to use one cable, and that's your Lightning cable for both your phone and your bank. This is probably your best option. Plus, it gives you that little kickstand, which is just so convenient when watching videos. If you charge a lot of devices with your battery bank outside of your iPhone 12 and you need that USB-A output, this may be the bank for you. I would say this is probably most compatible with your older USB-powered tech. So if you've got a lot of older stuff that you're holding on to, that USB-A port may come in really handy. Anker is a solid company. I've been using their products for years, and they have never let me down. They've got a great warranty, they've got great customer support, and you don't have to worry with them. If you get a dud, if something goes wrong, you can just contact Anker and they will make it right for you. And there's a lot to be said about good customer service in a company you can rely on and you can trust. And if you're not sure which battery pack to get, this is the one to go with. Now, if you want the smallest battery pack, this is the way to go. I don't know anything about this company. I don't know anything about the quality control, but just in my experience from using this pack, this guy blew my expectations. And hopefully MagSafe battery packs moving forward will follow in the footsteps of this little guy right here. This is fantastic, and this is the one that I'll probably be using the most from here going forward. So if you're interested in any of these MagSafe battery packs, I'll leave the Amazon links down below so you can take a look at them for yourself. However, if you want one of them for free, I'll be giving away both of these in my next video. So just like, subscribe, comment down below your opinion on these battery banks and the future of MagSafe, and I'll pick 2 people at random and send one of these 2 banks to you for free. So until the next video, I'll see you then.